welcome back to Make Play Treasure. Today we're reading Farley Follows His Nose by Lynn Johnston and Beth Cruikshank. It was a beautiful summer morning and Farley's bath was over at last. Farley shook himself and drew in a deep breath. Baths always made Farley hungry, but in the breeze he smelled roses, fresh-cut grass, sweaty people, the cat next door, and hot dogs! Farley loved hot dogs. Quickly he followed his nose. The scent got stronger as Farley ran. Soon more delicious smells mixed in. Sniff, snuff, snuff, snuffa, woof. Hot dogs, apple juice, lemon cake, popcorn, and children! Farley loved children, but the children were too busy to play with him. Lick, slurp, slip, slurp, except for one little boy who was sitting all alone. Farley licked his face. The boy gave Farley his hot dog and some popcorn and a big piece of cake with green and yellow icing. Then the boy's mother saw Farley and she shouted in surprise. Farley ran away as fast as he could. When Farley stopped, he saw he was in a new part of town and he was still hungry. Sniff, snurf, sniffle, snoof. In the warm afternoon air, he smelled exhaust fumes, garbage, hot rubber, marigolds, and a ham and cheese sandwich. Farley loved ham and cheese sandwiches. Where did you come from? A trucker gave Farley some of his sandwich and said, I could take you home if you only had a name tag. The ham and cheese sandwich was good, but it made Farley thirsty. He walked on, getting thirstier and thirstier as the day grew hotter. Woof a sniff a sniff a snoof a snuff sniff. Farley followed his nose. He smelled fresh paint, banana peels, power tools, sawdust, and a pool. Farley loved pools. Now that he was no longer hungry or thirsty, Farley felt sleepy. He found a nice shady spot and dug a bed in the soft dirt. When Farley woke, it was getting dark. Snurfa, snuffa, snoof, sniff. In the cool evening air, he smelled pine needles, wet dirt, tomatoes, mint, and toasted marshmallows. Farley loved marshmallows, but none for you, a girl said. Dog stomachs aren't made for such sweet stuff. Disappointed, Farley wandered away. At least the park was filled with interesting smells. Snuff-a-woof-a-snoof, sniff. Farley followed his nose. He found a water fountain, cola cans, candy wrappers, rabbits, and someone hiding behind a bush. Farley loved playing hide and seek. But the little boy was crying. Farley didn't know what was wrong. He checked the boy all over and smelled popcorn, lemon cake, apple juice, hot dogs, and then Farley knew who it was. It was the little boy from the party. I'm lost, doggy, the little boy cried. It's dark and I'm scared and I want to go home. Snorfa, snoofa, woofa, sniff, snuffle, woofle, snort. All the good smells made Farley's mouth water. Maybe there were more hot dogs, lemon cake, and popcorn at the little boy's house. Farley nudged the little boy up and sniffed the air. Farley followed his nose, and the little boy followed Farley. Back they went, past the rabbit hole and the fountain and the marshmallow fire, past the shady spot and the pool and the sawdust smell. They passed the marigolds and the hot rubber and the garbage. Farley hesitated then because the garbage smelled yummy. But the little boy tugged on his fur, so he continued on. The scent was there, fainter now, but still in the air. Popcorn, lemon cake, apple juice, hot dogs. They hurried forward. When they reached the little boy's house, Farley stopped in surprise. The children were gone and there were no hot dogs or lemon cake or popcorn. But the little boy was happy. You showed me the way home. I love you, doggy. He hugged Farley and ran inside calling, Mom, Dad, I'm home. Farley sighed. His friend had left and he was hungry again. He was getting tired too and he missed his own family. He walked sadly down the street wondering where they were. In the dark night air he smelled hollyhocks, squirrels, juniper aftershave, and pizza! Most of all, he loved the pizza Uncle Phil sometimes brought over. It smelled just like this. Farley followed his nose. And there was Uncle Phil! Farley was excited to see him. Uncle Phil was excited too. Farley, you big mutt, where have you been? We've been looking all over town for you. Uncle Phil didn't give Farley any pizza, but he put him in the car and took him home, which was even better. Farley was so happy to be with his family again and to see the supper waiting in his dish. Then Ellie sniffed the air. P.U., Ellie said. Farley, you need another bath. The end. Hope you enjoyed this book, and remember to like and subscribe so you can keep up with our reading events and activities. Catch you next time on Make Play Treasure. Bye!